This time I'd like to have everybody stand and say pledge allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Tuesday, August 17th, and the time being 7:15, the meeting of the Greensburg Plant Commission is called to order. At this time, I'd like to request everybody to silence any and all electronic devices. To comply with Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the city requests that participants in this meeting complete a voluntary anonymous survey that is available on the table in the back of the room. John, will you please call roll?
Roy?
Yes.
Rick? Kevin?
Yes.
Tom?
Here.
Mark? Here. Alan?
Here.
Thank you. Okay, you were all presented with minutes from the April 20th meeting. They were also emailed to you, and they're also in your packet. Do we have any additions or corrections to those minutes? Having heard none, I'd like a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
I second it.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Minutes approved. All right. Old business, we have none. New business, first item on the agenda is Jeff Whitaker. It's a primary and secondary plats. This is the property out along Veterans Way, up Moscow Road, back where the pond is. It's been platted once before, and then Jeff's requesting a replat because he's got roughly 2 acres. It's sectioned off to where the proposal is for him to put another restaurant in. And then just up Moscow Road a little bit farther off to the left, wants to sell off, platted off about 20 acres to sell off to Travis Corbin for a business relocation. Technical review committee met, no issues were brought forward during the technical review, so we're here just to approve that replat. Board members have any questions of Jeff or Travis? They're both here in attendance. Having heard none, I take a motion to approve.
So moved.
You need a second?
I'll second.
John, please call roll. Mark seconded.
Roy?
Yes.
Rick? Kevin?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes.
Alan?
Yep.
All right, that plat's approved. Next item on the agenda is zoning map. So I'll let Sarah take the lead on this one.
I'd say technically, I think you had to do that in 2 motions because you needed to approve the primary and then you needed to approve the secondary. So
I think the primary was approved years ago when they did the first.
I think with the replat, I think it'd be clearer for your minutes if you had a second motion approving the secondary.
Okay, so with Chris's recommendation, I'd like a motion to approve the secondary plat.
So moved.
Mark made it second.
Second.
John, please call
Say
roll.
it again.
Mark made it and Alan seconded it.
Roy?
Yes.
Rick? Kevin?
Yes.
Tom?
Yes.
Mark?
Yes.
Alan?
Yep.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. All right, now, Sarah, zoning map.
Okay. About a year ago, I came before the board with an updated zoning map recommendation to take before the council. I don't know if you all remember that or not. There was some question on some property out that was south of Mill Ridge Estates that had been de-annexed. Because I believe it was in the city, and then, no, I'm sorry, it was in the county, then it was annexed into the city, then they de-annexed back out to the county. So Steve in my office had done research on that to make sure that that had all happened, and it did, and got all the paperwork from that. Got the zoning map corrected on that part. We have also updated it with some zoning changes that have happened here fairly recently with the St. Mary's property, the hospital property along Montgomery Road, and the property that the redevelopment commission purchased out by Lake Point Apartments. So, I would like to, I mean, I can undo this and show it all to you guys. Look at it. We would like to present this, become our official zoning map, at the next, council meeting. Let me just.
I can say that in 6 years I know about, the zoning map had never been updated. And there had been more than one zoning changes, so this should bring the map into alignment with the various ordinances changing zoning.
Back at the beginning of last year, we pulled all of the old ordinance, gosh, we went back
1990.
to 1990 and went through all of the ordinances and wrote down all zoning changes from that point forward. And got with Jeff Steele at the wastewater plant, who does all this, and made sure everything was correct. So other than that de-annexation that we checked into and the new zoning changes, everything's been updated, so.
Any members have any other questions of Sarah or Ron? Having heard none, I'd like a motion to forward this to council with a favorable recommendation.
So moved.
Request a second. Okay, that's second. Mark.
Roy,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes.
Tom,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Alan.
Yep.
All right, Sarah, you got your recommendation to move forward with it?
I'm sorry?
That's your recommendation to move forward?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. Having no other new business on the agenda, I would request a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
Gentlemen, we're done.